case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
The 1933 Supreme Court case, Burnet v. Guggenheim, challenged the way we view taxation in relation to revocable deeds of trusts and has been thrust back into the spotlight. At the heart of the case lies a dispute over two trusts set up in 1917 by a donor for his children, which included a revocable deed of trust carrying a power of revocation. Nearly a decade later, in 1925, these trusts went through modifications, leading to the question of whether these altered trusts should be subject to taxation under the Revenue Act of 1924. The Commissioner of Internal Revenue imposed a $2.4 million tax on the donor, an amount that, with minor adjustments, was upheld by the Board of Tax Appeals. However, the verdict reached by the Court of Appeals diverged from the initial slew of rulings. At the Supreme Court, the focus was to determine whether a revocable deed of trust could be considered a present gift in the eyes of tax law. This decision would heavily hinge on whether the termination of revocation power could be considered as a transfer by gift. The majority opinion, delivered by Justice Cardozo, was clear. Terminating the donor's revocation right constituted a gift transfer as per statutory law. In an unexpected twist, the Supreme Court overruled the judgment of the Court of Appeals, stating that even the absence of a similar provision in the Act of 1924 held no impact on gift tax treatment. Given Justice Cardozo's voice in the majority, however, it was concluded that trust income was indeed taxable, and that revocation power in a deed didn't necessarily imply possible transaction fraud. This historic case thus effectively broadened the scope of what could be deemed a taxable gift, shedding a new light on the intricacies of tax legislation.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsc.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of climb.